All praises be to the Most High. So, yeah, I'm going to continue this out. So, I just got through reading, I think it was Deuteronomy 21. All right. And verse 15 is some of 16. Now, I'm going to go to 2 Samuel. So, turn with me to 2 Samuel chapter 5. Okay, 2 Samuel chapter 5. We're going to talk about David. Okay, let's go to 13. And David took him more concubines, right? David took him more concubines, Israel. David took him more concubines and wives out of Jerusalem after he was come from Hebron, and there were yet sons and daughters born to David. So I'm going to stop right there. I went there to prove to you all that the Most High did not mind that the men of Israel, the kings, the prophets, had more than one wife. All right. All right. So I want to go to Deuteronomy 25. All right. Now, before I go to Deuteronomy chapter 25, let's go to 2 Samuel chapter 11. I want to show you something about the strangers, okay? Let's continue to stick with David for a minute, all right? I want to stick with David because I want you to see where I'm going with this when it comes to those other nations, these other women that's outside of our women, our color, our people, our own people. When it comes to our men, the laws of the Most High. Okay, let's go to 2 Samuel chapter 11, and I'm going to start at verse 2. And it came to pass in the evening tide, that David arose from off his bed and walked upon the roof of the king's house. And from the roof he saw a woman washing herself, and the woman was very beautiful to look upon. And David sent and inquired after the woman, and one said, Is not this Bathsheba, the daughter of Elam, the wife of Uriah, the Hittite? The Hittite. She wasn't a Hebrew, the Hittite. All right. And David sent messengers and took her, and she came in unto him, and he lay with her, for she was purified from her uncleanness. And she returned unto her house, and the woman conceived and sent and told David and said, I am with child. Now I'm going to stop right there. No, let's go to 6, verse 6. And David sent to Joab, saying, Send me Uriah the Hittite. Okay, Uriah was a Hittite. I don't think Bathsheba was a Hittite. Uriah was a Hittite. And Joab sent Uriah to David. And when Uriah was come unto him, David demanded it of him how Joab did and how the people did and how the war prospered. So let's go to now. Right there, Uriah was a Hittite, okay? The Most High, he don't do strangers when it comes to our men going outside. When we go outside and go be with those other nations, because we're, he didn't want us to do that because they have their other gods. They have their gods, and they would turn our men away from the Most High. And they, like us, daughters of Zion, we was doing the same thing. We would make images of men, our ancestors, the daughters of Zion, take off the jewelry, making pictures and worship and, images of men, okay? Because we were going outside of our people to be with those other nations. And that's why the Most High did not want us to do it, because what the daughters of Zion did was doing and our men. Okay, but right here, the main focus is the Most High disagreed with David because David slept with Uriah's wife. He slept with her, and David wasn't supposed to do that, because remember, I read the laws of how the Most High felt when it came to a man sleeping with another man's wife. Okay, for our people. All right, now I'm gonna show you. I'm finna prove to you. All right, let's go to still in Samuel. Let's go to chapter 12. No, I went to chapter 12. Let's go down to did I go to chapter 12? No, let's go to 2 Samuel chapter 12, and I'm going to read verse 9, starting at verse 9. Wherefore hast thou despised the commandment of the Lord, to do evil in his sight? Thou hast killed Uriah the Hittite with the sword, and hast taken his wife to be your wife. Most High was upset about that. I just told you all that. And hast slain him with the sword of the children of Ammon. Now, therefore, the sword shall never depart from thine house, because thou hast despised me, and hast taken the wife of Uriah the Hittite to be your wife. Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up evil against you out of thine own house, and I will take your wives before thine eyes, and give them unto your neighbor, and he shall lie with your wives in the sight of this sun. Now the Most High just finna reveal it all to Israel. He's finna show them what David did. He's finna reveal this in the sun, in front of everybody, taking David wives and giving them to his neighbors to let them die. The Most High, he create evil. Now I keep telling y'all that y'all just don't get it. But anyway, I'm gonna continue this out. All right. Verse 12, for thou didst it secretly, but I will do this thing before all Israel. I just said that because the Most High word says it. And before the sun. And David said unto Nathan, I have sinned against the Lord. And Nathan said unto David, the Lord also hath put away your sin. Thou shalt not die. Okay. Now, you can continue to read this. I'm not going to read anymore. That's it. But I'm going to stop right there, for right now. And I'm going to talk to you all. The Most High is not playing. His word still stands. His laws it still stands, and the Most High is not playing. He's not playing around with this Jesus, with people that's serving Israel, or people that serving this Jesus. The Most High is upset with them. He's going to deal with them. I'm going to let the Most High deal with them because his words, Most High ain't playing. I am that I am. He ain't playing. He's not buying that. He don't want to hear nothing that these Christians has to say. He's upset. And, we need to really pay attention. They feel that they didn't went this long serving this Jesus and ain't nothing bad happened to them and they still getting blessed. The Most High, he go get them. The Most High, he can bless who he want to bless. He can continue to bless who he want to bless. He can do what he want to do. He's the only one true creator, and can't nobody stop him. Excuse the noise, Israel. I'm sorry about the noise, but I'm going to read this one last scripture. Turn to Proverbs chapter 18, and I'm going to read this one last verse 22. Whoso findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtaineth favor of the Lord. So men out there, when you find a wife, you findeth a good thing. The Most High word says it is good to have a wife. It is good to have a wife. It's a good thing. There's nothing wrong with having a wife, but multiple wives, the laws changed. And the Most High, he didn't mind our men having multiple wives. And I've been raised to believe that a man can only have one. And I still have an issue with it because I don't like that multiple. I don't want nobody to have my man because my husband, he's not just my man. He's my husband that I've been with for 10 years. And I love him so. And I just can't see nobody being his wife. You know what I'm saying? But, because I was taught different, from my parent, my mom and family and stuff, dwelling, with this Christianity stuff, being raised up in these churches, and being taught differently is hard. It's been hard for me, but, like I say, we're in captivity, and the United States, no, from my understanding, no, a man cannot have more than one wife. Now they sleep with multiple women, and not be married to them. But we already know what the Most High said about that when a man is married. All right. don't supposed to go down like that. The Most High is against the man being married. I mean, he's not against the man being married, but he's against the man that's sleeping with other women and that's married. Women that's not even his, that's not even his wife. So I'm going to stop right there. But, a man's supposed to look at a woman. That's the only way a man he's going to find his soulmate. He's going to find his wife. If he don't see her, then lust on her. If not lust, but if he don't see her and want her, then what he's supposed to do? Jesus talking about if you lust upon a woman, you commit adultery. Adultery don't mean nothing about no sex. It's concerning a man being married and being with another woman, taking the man's wife and sleeping with her. That's adultery. That's committing adultery. Idolatry is serving idols, committing whoredom. That's whoredom when we're serving as Jesus, for example, which is true. You praising this Jesus, this demigod, and you're not calling on I am that I am Israel. Only talking to Israel, not these other nations. Calling on this Jesus for answers and to give you power and success and healings and all this crazy stuff. You committing whoredom, Israel. That's idolatry right there. And not turning away from those demigods and turn back to the only one true creator. His name is I am that I am, our Father that created us, that formed us in our parents' womb. So all praises be to him. Forget them demigods. Well, I know I don't serve that Jesus anymore. And then when I stop, all that familiar spirits and things that I was experiencing stopped because he drove them away. Why? Because he created the evil. He put it here. And that's what he wants us to do. Turn to him, Israel. So all praises be to the Most High, Israel. I hope you wrote these verses down, these scriptures down. It's very important to do that so you can go over them, go over them. After this video, meditate on them and you will see. Some of you will, some of you won't. But, to you, Israel, that already came to the truth, you will. And you probably already have already. So all praises be to the Most High. I thank the Most High for L.D. Smith, the Watchman on the Wall, and his rib. They are both awesome people. Lotame.org. I learned a lot from them, and I thank the Most High for them. So all praises be to the Most High. Shalom, Israel.